And good morning. Hello. I want to talk to you today about how do you know whether you should stay in the same company or move on? So many say, well, I don't know if I should continue in this company or not. It's very rare that people stay in one company forever. Some people feel that the grass is greener on the other side, or could it be you? Are you scared to talk to people? Is there no action? Is it about you or is it about the company? And we can also have emotional attachment to where we are. And, are you ready to be the leader you need to be for your team? So this is what we want to evaluate, not to stay on emotion, but, especially if you're going backwards. So, because otherwise, if it's about you, then you're going to have the same problems somewhere else. So I have 8 things for you to consider. And so let's chat about that. Consider if you're in the right place and if the company you're with, has some potential. So these are excellent questions to be asking. And I'm starting, this week is all about getting started in your business. So I'm doing a kind of a weekly series and progressing each week into more advanced topics, but this week is all about getting started. So welcome. And if you're joining me live, please say hello and tell me where you're coming from. I'd love to hear where you live, where you are at the moment. And for those of you who I haven't met before, my name is Dodd, and I'm here to encourage, inspire, teach whatever way I can so that you can bring your business online and use the power of social media to leverage your business, to leverage social media. Whether you want to do it the traditional way is up to you, or maybe you want to use social media, but we want to do it the right way without spamming or annoying anybody. So today is all about the company, and it can be difficult in so many ways. There's so many things out there. So what makes a good company? And as I alluded to before, the first thing, are you staying there because you're maybe emotionally attached? You love the people, or maybe you love the products. So, is it some emotion that you're attached to, or, is it really the company? Hopefully you love the products. And the second one is, what type of company are you in? Evaluate that. Is it set up for the little people to make an income and not just the top 1 or 2%? There are a few out there, where it's, there's some people up there that are really doing very well, but everybody else is working very hard to get there, but it's very, very difficult. So does everybody have the same opportunity, to have some income? What is the business model? Is it set up for the little guy? And number 3 is, how is this company growing in the market against other companies? Does it have lots of potential or not? Has it been around for a while? How does it compare to other ones? Is there growth and potential? So along with that is, what is the company offering? Is it something that's unique or ahead of the game? Different, or is it the same thing, just repeated over and over again? What is the unique quality about this one that makes them stand out? Just like when we do our branding, we want to stand out. So what stands out about this company? Is it cutting edge? Is it different from the others? And are there new things to get excited about? And so the next rolls right into the next one. The products, are they something that's different, or is it the same thing over and over again? And a big question is, are the products used up? So do they run out of them? So people need to buy over and over again so that those commissions are repeated. Is it something that you can't live without, like consumable products? Like something, that's physical, that lasts forever, then, how do you have the repeat customers? You know, are they going to keep coming back again? Is the information consumed, or are the products consumable? And then number 6 is the commission plan. What is it about the commission plan? What kind of percentage? A lot of them are, from 5% to 20%, and I've even heard of some that are 50%. So, are you stuck with, needing people under you, to work? Also, so how do you earn your money? Look at the plan and see, what the rewards are and how that works for you. So we want to stay in evaluation mode. Really, look at these qualities. So number 7 is, is the company working for you? Does it ask for feedback on things, or are you just dictated to? Do you have a say in what happens? Is there training for you? Is there training provided? A lot of times we might stay because we feel we've invested a lot into this. And so we want to get a return on our investment. And, but is it going to work for you? Is it progressive? So what are the ideas about that? And then number 8 is a big one, is how does your company feel about online marketing? There are some out there that just does not agree with it at all. I've heard a story of someone who was making a huge amount, each month, and had been there for quite some time, but started to work online and was really dedicated to going online, and the company didn't like that, and she had to leave. She had to start all over again, and she did that, and she started over again, and in 1 year built up to the same position using online methods, and it took 6 years in the traditional. So, how does your company feel about online marketing if that's the way you choose to do it? That's how I've decided to work it, because I didn't like chasing people. I want people to come to me who are interested in it, ask me what it's all about. I don't want to have to convince anybody or chase after people or be spammy or anything like that. So I've chosen online. And does your company agree with that? Will they support you on that? So that's a huge, huge one. So those are my 8 tips, or just questions to think about whether you want to stay in your company or not. And so is it the company or is it you too? You have to also look in the mirror and ask, is it something that I'm afraid of? Is it me or is it the company? Because if it's you, then if you go to another company, it's just going to be the same thing all over again. We don't want to have that grass is greener on the other side, so something else will work. This one won't, when it's really comes down to looking in the mirror and asking those tough questions, about, does this work for me? So, because we will come up with obstacles for sure. And good morning, Darlene. Great to see you. Thank you for joining me. I think you need to work your business whatever way it works best for you. That's true. For some, absolutely, the traditional way works for them, and it could be lots of reasons why it works for them too. They have that personality. They also have, lots of influence on their way. They have people that follow them, naturally. So it can work wonders that way. For me, I'm a little bit more of an introvert, and I don't have a huge following, so I've chosen the online method. So definitely whatever way works for you. If you are choosing online, be in a situation where that can support you. So just some questions to think about, because people do move on, and this is another reason why we want to be branding ourselves, is because if we do change companies and you're branding yourself, nobody would ever know that. You can change companies as many times as you wish because you are branding. It is yourself that you are putting out there and not your company. So, and I'm going to be talking about branding in depth more in the next week or so. So that's another great topic. So the most important thing in being with a company is feeling at home and feeling like you're in the right place. And Darlene says, you do a great job online. Thank you, Darlene. That's so sweet. I really appreciate you joining me and all your comments. Thank you. So we will have obstacles for sure, and we need to get over them, but whether it's how we get around them and how we think about those obstacles. So hope that you feel right wherever you are, that company is right for you, and you didn't just enter, without any thought to it. A lot of times people just join just because their friend is or something like that, and they haven't really put a lot of thought into it. Branding yourself is huge. Yes, absolutely. It makes a huge difference because people need to know, like, and trust you in order to join you. People don't just buy from, they can buy from anybody. So why would they pick you to buy from? And that's why branding is so important. So I'm going to leave it there for today, and just some food for thought about your company and if it's a fit for you. So give that some thought. And if you know anybody who could benefit from this, please feel free to move this along to them. And we will see you again in 2 days from now. I go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So until then, have a wonderful day, whatever part of the day it is for you. Bye for now.